I'm Susan Garner, and I meet with Jerry weekly. Well, my husband was becoming very withdrawn, and I was very defensive. I didn't know why he was shying away from going out to social engagements or finding that he wasn't happy at work, and I didn't know how to unlock the key. I began to withdraw a little bit with social events. I didn't want to be out with him. He would just go to a corner. It wasn't any fun. It was just wearing on me of what is wrong with our marriage. I can't figure it out. I can't talk to my husband. There were other issues as well, maybe health issues, and I could not get anywhere on that at all. I thought it was odd to start with my family history. I thought that was kind of a joke. But the more we got into it, there's a pattern of characteristics of how I was raised or the personalities of my parents. So I really, about after 3 sessions, realized it's really important to talk about that. And the other challenging thing was to do I statements.
Can you talk a little bit more about that?
I didn't even know what he was talking about. So every time I would say you, he'd say, no, you have to say that again using an I statement. I really couldn't even say it. He would have to say a phrase for me to get going, so I was understanding I'm speaking my truth, not blaming someone else. And then I still have the note in my cabinet above the phone in the kitchen, and it says, I want, I need, I care, I love. It changed my whole life. But it took months for me to do that naturally. It was just like changing my whole life by doing that. Well, I statements make you powerful. You're speaking your truth.
Who's speaking?
I am speaking my truth. See, I still need help. And it just changed everything for me. I became a more positive, direct person in talking with my husband and other people. And I owned up to my truth. You know, my life, I led a double life as a child. There was the public persona and the persona at home. And very different. When I felt like I could speak my truth, then I didn't yell or scream or argue or get mad because there was no more anger anymore. It was accepting where I was and the way I was raised in a shame-based family, that when I say I want to do this, I'm not putting anyone else on the defense, so then it doesn't come back to me. It's hard for me to accept myself. I really have to dig in and hear Jerry remind me that I've come a long way. That's not easy for me. I'd say Jerry and you have changed my life for the better. I think that every time I come, I learn something new. I've found that I don't have just one issue, I have several issues. So we keep digging down, I keep digging down, finding more issues and connections as to where was I in my childhood and where am I now. I don't think the process is finished yet.